What's going on, you guys, and welcome back for more lore from a galaxy far, far away. Today we're taking a deep dive into one of the darkest things in Star Wars lore, which is Imperial Bioweapon 171 Alpha, otherwise known as the Blackwing virus. The Imperial Bioweapons Project 171 Alpha, also known as the Blackwing virus, was an infectious viral agent created through the powers of Sith alchemy that attacked biological tissue and transformed its victims into undead monstrosities. The disease was originally created by the Sith Lord Darth Drayer on Odocer Faustin sometime prior to 4645 BBY and was intended to grant immortality to its crafter. Drayer's initial experiments resulted in failure, and the Sith Lord fell victim to his creation. Over 1,000 years later, during the period of unrest following the Great Galactic War, the Sith Lord Darth Scabus attempted to recreate Drayer's disease in the hope that he would succeed where his predecessor had failed. Scabus likewise failed to create a path to immortality, and in the process unleashed the virus upon the unsuspecting students and staff of the Odocer Faustin Sith Academy. Before long, all of the Sith acolytes and masters on the planet died and were born anew as cannibalistic monstrosities motivated only by the will to eat. Knowledge of the Blackwing virus, also known as the sickness, as it had been known during the Odocer Faustin outbreak, survived several millennia and eventually fell into the hands of the Sith Lord Darth Vader and Supreme Chancellor during the Galactic Empire's reign. Around 1 BBY, Vader commissioned a scientific team from the Imperial Biological Weapons Division aboard the Imperial Star Destroyer Vector to re-engineer the virus and turn it into a weapon that could be used to further Imperial interest. Operating in secrecy, the scientists recreated the disease under the codename Blackwing and prepared it for deployment. However, in that year, an accident aboard the Vector unleashed the sickness once more, turning almost all the personnel aboard the vessel into savages, not unlike those on Odocer Faustin. The infected took control of the ship and used it to cripple the Imperial prison barge Purge, thereby forcing the barge's occupants to enter the Star Destroyer and become prey for the sickness. The disease was created through Sith alchemy and activated by the Murakami orchid, a highly force-sensitive black flower. Victims of this plague suffered numerous extremely painful side effects prior to death and became mindless monstrosities post-mortem. The virus was fully self-aware and utilized the undead to spread the pathogen and either transform or eat any who avoided the infection. Due to the extremely quick rate of transmission and the difficulty of isolation, successful treatment of the disease was rare, although one could be prevented from contracting the virus by injecting an antivirus intravenously. Those who were already infected had little chance of survival. The fluid that coagulated within the bodies of the infected and carried the virus throughout their anatomy bore many similarities with the entity known as Mingal, leading some to believe that the two were in some way related. So far, the only thing we've seen in canon that could be somewhat related to the Blackwing virus is the Night Troopers in Ahsoka Season 1. While these Night Troopers came back with the help of Night Mother magic, it is quite similar in appearances to the way the Blackwing virus was. Thank you guys for coming to hang out again. Be sure to like and subscribe for more.